Hi everyone, back again for another reaction video, and this one has been recommended a lot. This one is called KGF, and this is chapter 1. I think chapter 2 is meant to be coming out soon, or it's already out. Yeah, I'm very keen to check this one out because you have been recommending this one a lot, and it seems like when, the general consensus, of people are recommending the same one, they usually end up being really good. So that's great to see that I gotta say, you guys have some great taste. For the most part, you have some great taste in film. Like, you're recommending me really solid films. So thank you for that. Anyway, so but not only is this a highly recommended film, this is also an action film. And at this moment, I've never seen any Indian action film yet. I've seen a horror film, and I've seen like more drama, kind of a political one, and then kind of like thought-provoking ones, and ones with some twists and turns. So ones like that, but I've never seen an action one yet. So let's see what this is like. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. So let's dive straight into this one. Actually, I'll quickly read the little synopsis or description. KGF Chapter 1 is a film based on the gold mines that represents absolute power. The film is based on power struggle to rule these fields, which eventually becomes one man's destiny and his final destination. Okie dokie. And it says it's an action drama, international and suspense film. So this sounds pretty exciting. Actually, also there was something else I was supposed to say too. Apparently there was someone also warning me that I wouldn't fully understand this film, maybe because of I can't remember if it was because of just being, an Indian film, just Indian culture and all that, or if it was also because there's a lot that happens in this film, and it's like hard to keep up with just all that's happening. Apparently I also heard from a few people that this is really well shot. So that's another thing that's really got me intrigued. Apparently the cinematography and all that's really good. So let's get into it. Well, this started very suddenly. Wait a minute, do I need subtitles? Oh, this is a tobacco ad. I was like, what the hell is this? 1981.
उसके बारे में कोई लिखना या पढ़ना नहीं चाहिए. उसका कोई नाम.
I don't know if this is a movie yet or not, but this feels like a trailer. Like the epic music and everything, this feels a lot like a trailer.
तो ये किताब को सोच कर ही लिखी हुई.
आधे घंटे का टाइम देती हूँ. उसके बाद you can find someone else to do the job.
I think someone did say the audio on Amazon or some site, it was weird. I will say the audio does seem weird. It doesn't seem authentic to the actual talk, because it sounds really dubbed over. I really dislike dubbed audio unless it's really good and convincing. It really bothers me.
अंदर गड़ा हो, मैं उसे खोद निकालूंगी. I want to see it. The stone, if it exists.
I find the music is way too over dramatized, unless it's meant to be a satire on, like, I have no idea. I honestly don't know what's happening right now.
तुझे सुल्तान जैसा बेटा पैदा हुआ है बिटिया. राजा.
Is that our main character or something?
बिन बाप का बच्चा है. माँ के लिए कितनी मेहनत करेगी. बाप चाहिए क्या?
That's messed up. Leave the lady alone. Ooh. Gosh. That's certainly not good.
राज को राज रखने के लिए वो दूर दूर से लोगों को जबरदस्ती लाकर माइनिंग करवाने लगा.
I hope the movie at some point like slows down. I feel like this is just how the movie's going to be the whole time. It's just this constant, like, I'm guessing this is just exposition to set up the scene, but gosh, it just feels like this constant information. I think this is what people were saying. There's a lot of information at once. Yeah, I was not expecting this. Since it's dubbed over, it's going to be very difficult for me to judge the acting, because I really feel like the inflections in an actor's voice you should hear. That's why I never watch movies like a foreign film with English dub, because I basically feel it takes away a lot from the performance. It doesn't even just take away half. I feel like it takes away a big portion of the performance. I could be saying, oh, it seems over-dramatic, but it might just be the audio that's over-dramatic and not the actual actors themselves. It might be just the dub that's over-dramatic, you know?
लड़ाई के बीच एक तीसरे ने कदम रखा, जिसकी चप्पल का साइज तो छोटा था, मगर रास्ता बहुत बड़ा.
Wow. This poor guy is just out in the world so young. That's crazy.
ये चिल्लर लोग मारेंगे. तुम लोग मारोगे क्या रे इंस्पेक्टर को? कोई है?
One did put their hand up. Is that the dude? Oh, damn. Huh. Hit and run.
उसको मेरा नाम इच नहीं पता. क्या?
Oh, I can smack him with another. Hit him with in the other side.
मेरा नाम रॉकी है.
Rocky?
याद रहेगा ना?
I don't know, you gave him brain damage.
ओए, किधर गया था तू?
Oh. Damn, he got messed up.
हो रहा था, लेकिन तब तक सूर्यवर्धन दूसरों की पहुंच से बहुत ऊपर पहुंच गया था. इस साम्राज्य को मजबूत.
I'm starting to get a bit into the rhythm of this now. It is still a bit distracting, the audio and everything, but it's not as bad.
सोने को बेंगलुरु में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने की जिम्मेदारी राज्य
This editing is very frantic too.
माल करके सूर्यवर्धन नेशनल पॉलिटिक्स में उतर गया और पूरी सरकार को अपनी मुट्ठी में कर लिया. सूर्यवर्धन की सबसे बड़ी.
This is a similar thing of like money is power, which probably perhaps isn't the best way to run things, but that's the case in these environments. I mean, it's even the case kind of in America too. Money seems to give a lot of power. Probably more, probably a lot of places in general, actually, to be honest with you, it grants a lot of power and probably too much sometimes.
था कि एक बड़ी मुसीबत उसका इंतजार कर रही थी.
Huh, that's his bike, huh? Oh my gosh, they really want to find Rocky. Rocky's like John Wick. Everyone's after him.
जाकर मेरे बाप को बोल, तेरे बेटे ने तूफान को ही लटका दिया.
What is he gonna do to get out of this? He looks he's in a bind. And even if he does escape, that's a lot of dudes to take out. Ooh. What are they gonna do here? Just chop them up in itty bitty little pieces? Oh. I don't think they're out of the woods. This guy's gonna do something. Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, damn. Ha. Oh, the guy caught on fire from the stick. That's hilarious. What is he gonna do now? Take all those guys out? Didn't stand a chance. I won't lie, it's a little bit shaky camish, a little bit like a lot of cuts. It's a little bit hard to comprehend the action scenes. Although he is a big dude, I must say. That guy is massive. Shitting bricks. That's crazy how he was able to get out of there. This guy's a machine. Ooh. A shovel? Oh my goodness. Ooh, that looks painful. In the toe. Or the whole foot, I should say. Ooh. In the water. Every time it cuts, it's just a hit sound. And some guy flying. That's kind of cool. Oh. Holy crap. Like 10 dudes just woo. That poor guy couldn't get away. Oh, sucks to be you, friend. I'm a little bit, let's say, I will say I'm a little bit disappointed with just how the action scenes are shot right now. There's just a lot of cuts, and yeah, it's not the most comprehensible of action scenes. I love stuff like, it doesn't have to be a one take. John Wick is a good example. Like John Wick action scenes, wide shots, and they sit for a good amount of time so you can really comprehend the action. Hopefully, who knows, they might get better over time, but I'm suspecting like a lot of this movie, there's a lot of cuts and all this. It's not the most comprehensible. I will say that I'm kind of getting into the groove of this now. Like at first I was really just weirded out by the editing and the music and all this, but I'm starting to kind of get into it now, and it's not so just jarring. So there is that. Anyway, let's keep going. Huh. So this is where they integrate the singing scenes. Okay. It's kind of cool, actually. That's a cool bike, I must say. And that jacket looks awesome, too. Yeah, this man's got style. Are the roofs getting dinted in? They should be. Because he seems like a giant, this guy. I gotta say, out of the whole movie, the music here is pretty cool. The singing scene and everything. This guy really, I wonder who would win in a fight, Rocky or John Wick. I think that, honestly, I feel like this guy would, because this guy's huge. Unless John Wick had a gun, then he'd probably be alright. But hand to hand, yeah, John Wick will get his ass whooped. Yeah, I'm digging the dramatic lightning. Who's come now? This must be some kind of dude that's of importance. He just dropped his cigar and ran for it. That felt very anime-ish. And the shot as well. That's cool though. Oh, here we go. He'll sort these jokers out. This guy's kind of like Hercules in the Dwayne Johnson movie. He reminds me a lot of that.
Congratulations.
Why?
I love you.
That's kind of a cool shot. I like that. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of dudes. He got the knife. Like, go beat him up. I'll be right there in a sec. These guys are just a distraction to him. Like, they don't even fixes his hair. Oh, took him out with the crate. Oh, that's swinging around for what? He just went dook. Oh, you hit him with the ball. Now you're in trouble. You damn rogue. Look up. Yeah, fixes the liquor up. You cocky dude. I wonder how that's gonna all play out.
राजेंद्र देसाई की बेटी रीना। क्या माइला नाम पूछे बिना ही जा गया था।
I think he's gonna get his ass whooped and he's gonna really be caught off guard by it. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Even though he's a big dude, he's got a limit.
MPs, High Court judges, central ministers, सब लोग वहाँ होंगे। Security center की तरफ से Chief Minister का नाम announce होगा।
नींबू लेके आ रहे?
Chief Minister।
He doesn't seem too worried about it. What a way to take your sunglasses off. It's like, hang on. Oh, I haven't got any in here, but it's like. This is some wicked sideburns. Damn, they're like sharp too. This does kind of at times remind me of like a Bourne film, the way the scenes are like transitioning.
No.
मैडम ये क्या
No.
Especially this kind of scene, the intensity of it. The music's not bad too. Dun 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 dun.
You came for to see me?
हाँ.
इस ट्रेन और तू पटरी हम दोनों अगर मिल जाए ना तो छुकु 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 छुकु
Well,
एक मिनट चाप
barges out and shushes them. She thinks he got him. Nope, they all got their asses whooped.
Oh God.
Ah!
ड्राइवर को भी नहीं छोड़ा। 4 लोगों को क्या मार लिया, खुद को हीरो समझने लगा।
4 people eating much more than 4, lady. He's gonna run out there and grab the bread, isn't he? Oh my gosh, he must be really desperate for that bread. Wow. Oh my gosh, he's holding all the traffic up. Your bread, ma'am?
इन लोगों के बारे में मत सोचो कोई तुमसे ज्यादा ताकतवर नहीं इस दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा योद्धा माँ होती है
Oh, what a badass. That's really cool that he did that. That's a nice scene. It shows his humility, his human side, because at the moment you've just seen this full macho dude, but that was cool. He's not there. He jumped on the back of the truck or something, didn't he?
मतलब कंपनी जब से शुरू हुई ऐसा
That's him when he was younger, right?
इसको ऐसे ही लिखते हैं
He's like a scrawny dude back then too, and then he ends up being huge.
अबे गूंगा है क्या पूरा स्टेशन ही हिल गया
Ah, him. Damn, what the hell? He's got some backup. Yeah.
लोगों ने उसे देखा ना हो
Wow, he ran off that much to get his cigarette and lit his cigarette back up because he's like, hey, sorry, man. Well, let's be cool. Man, this guy's got some reputation. Yeah, I'll say this movie definitely will get a point for badass moments because this guy's quite a beast.
When did I ask for a coffee?
माफ करिए मैडम माफ करिए
He just assumed. He's like, oh, you've been here for a while, lady. Here, have this. Wait, she's actually genuinely interested in this guy now? Okay, that was quite sudden. I guess that good deed did it, huh? Uh-oh. See, now they got guns. See, I don't know how he can beat guns. Was he bulletproof?
करने के लिए अगर तूने मुझे इन सब के सामने छू लिया तो मैं तेरी
Huh. Oh, he left. What is he gonna do here? I'm surprised he left. I thought he would actually do that. Maybe he's got other plans. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's got other plans. Oh my goodness. Now he'll come in, no worries. Because if they shoot him and that match drops, boom. He can't shoot him. Nice. Nice moves, dude. That's badass. That's smart, man. See, he ain't stupid.
साले वो मेरे को बचाने नहीं आया बे आप उनसे तेरे
You escaped Dumbo from me. Ah, so that's how they get the gun. Interesting, it's all parts. That's really neat. That's a really clever idea. It's really clever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It didn't work right at the very end. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. What the hell? Holy moly. Oh my goodness, they've all got guns. All the waiters. Goodness.
उसको मार नहीं पाया मतलब हार गया आपका हीरो
हार गया
Okay, he lost the battle. Let's see if he lost the war. At times this feels very Tarantino and stylized, which I kind of like. It fits well.
ये लो नक्शा। वहां जाने के बाद हमारा कांटेक्ट टूट जाएगा।
It's crazy that this movie is so long, yet it's still so fast, like paced and edited. My goodness, I guess there's a lot to go through.
का ठिकाना एक घना जंगल है।
That reminded me a bit of some of these shots actually remind me of like Mad Max or something. The colors and the way they're like sitting up on it and stuff, and the weapons they're using, it feels kind of Mad Max-ish, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is a different color palette because Mad Max was like very orange, but this is like a grey color scheme. I just realised I forgot to turn my microphone on, so you're going to hear the microphone from the camera. It's not going to sound as great. Apologies for that. I forgot to switch this one on. Anyway, let's carry on. Ooh, damn. Rocky just did a drive-by with a sword. Oh damn. Oh, he's got a bloody butterfly knife. Huh. Alright, a little bit of slow motion now coming into it. Bit of Zack Snyder. Ugh. Yeah, not huge about that, I must say. Ooh, lucky they're shit shots. Nice. It's like this guy does not like using guns. I was gonna throw the motorbike at them. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Oh, he's like Batman now too. Oh, there we go. Now he used the gun for a second. Oh my goodness, he just messed them all up. This guy's unstoppable. This guy's legit like a superhuman, like Captain America or something, like seriously. It makes you wonder who would win in a fight, Captain America or this guy. Seriously. Oh. Yeah, that's enough for you to just run the other direction. Like, screw that. Damn, these poor people are gonna have to be put to work, huh? And I imagine it's not very fun, that's for sure. They'd be basically like slaves, right? Yeah, definitely looks like a bit of fear is running this joint, that's for sure. That's a long bloody time, 20 years. So they're going to prison or something. That guy almost looks like Carl Urban, the guy with the orange shirt just there. So he's just overlooking all this. Oh. Wow, look how clean it looks, and around it's all just mucky looking. I think visual wise this is probably my favourite part of the film. Like, it really has a gritty, intentional look to it that I kind of like, and the lighting looks kind of cool. So particularly in this part, I kind of like it. Yeah, I quite like that. The colours look very intentional too. Yeah, he knows who he is. 12-hour shifts. Ooh. Oh, there's someone dead. I'm guessing they're mining for gold and stuff like that. Well, even the colours look kind of cool down here in the lighting. Man, that looks like hell.
एक आदमी मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया एक आदमी सर सर एक आदमी
Oh, that one man is this dude. And I think he knows too.
हम खेल रहे हैं लेकिन हमारे पास एक ही प्यादा है
गेट पे गार्ड
That looks like a cool chessboard, I must say. The pieces look awesome looking. Oh no. I'm guessing he's not meant to cross that line. Oh, and she's gonna die too. Oh man. Oh, the kid's alright. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that's messed up.
करने की शक्ति नहीं है तो खत्म.
Ooh. Uh-oh. That poor bastard's gonna get messed up now. He's useless. What can he do? Oh, man. Oh, they're just toying with him. What the hell? Oh, you're gonna break his other leg? Oh.
लोगों को पिंजरे में डालते हैं, पर यहाँ तो जानवरों ने लोगों को पिंजरे में डाल रखा है. यहाँ ना.
Here, animals have put people into cages. It's a cool line.
किस्मत भी था उठ गया भरोसा तारनहार भागीरथ से. तारनहार.
That would really make you question things, that's for sure. In such a harsh environment. There's not much left but suffering and pain.
चिंगारी पैर से दबा के धारदार खंजर पे चल के दिल में जो डर उठा उसे मार के.
This guy can't aim for shit, and there's a shotgun of all things too. He's got some stormtrooper aim. Is he like timing it or something? Look at him walking all cool and shit with that shovel. That's how you heal a wound. Put some dirt on it.
हम सबके पास गन है, वो अकेला है, फिर क्यों डर रहे हो?
This is a really cool scene in the way the colours look too. There's like a great use of red. Look at his suit too, it fits so well. Oh, maintenance department. This is a place he needs to go to get the other map, doesn't he?
एक, दो, तीन, चार, पाँच, छः, सात, आठ.
Sneaky as hell. Oh my god. There's the map. And he's going to join back into the group before he counts the whole amount. But then again, he could have miscounted. Ooh, bam. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, wow. He's like, boop, pop back in. He's like an assassin or something. You know, like an Assassin's Creed or something. Phew. There'll be nothing left of your neck, brother, if you don't stop.
खुद बता देगा तो सिर्फ एक की मौत होगी, वरना सारे के.
Oh, damn. No pressure. How are you going to work this out, man? Man, he wants to say it. Oh, what's going to happen here? Unless he says he did it. Oh, wow. Oh, now she thinks he's dead too. Heh, she's going to have a nice surprise later. Oh my god, what a dick. These guys are such dicks. It really is hell. Bigger fish to fry. Patience. He had to be patient as much as he wanted to end those guys. He had to be patient.
आप प्लानिंग करके ब्लूप्रिंट बनाकर भी इतिहास नहीं रच सकते.
Oh, what is he doing? Here and there, there are some cool shots in the film now that I'm looking at it. There's a lot of shots, but here and there are some pretty good like compositions. And oh my god, that guy got catapulted by that damn hammer. My goodness. What now? Oh. Oh wow, he knocked the top of the hammer thing off. My goodness, that guy. He better be ready to fight because he's got some asses to whoop. How's he going to get them all though, I wonder? Oh, he took the power out. Man, he's like Batman sometimes, this guy. Oh my goodness, everyone's just getting messed up. You're next, buddy. Man, it is going to get picked off. Ooh. Oh, human shield. They got some shitty gun choices too. Snuck up on them. Oh my goodness, they're all just hanging up. How's it hanging, fellas? There he is, get him! Man, none of those guys have got guns, they're all screwed. Especially with him with a shovel. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, he broke his neck in like 10 places. I don't know what that was. Why did he even bother? Just run, honestly. What do we got here to whoop his ass with a shovel? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, he's already done. He's still alive. Good for him. Oh, he kept him alive for them to whoop his ass. Huh. I'll definitely say this part color-wise still looks the best. It's got a very kind of monochromatic look for the most part in this whole area, which I think looks good. Oh boy, what is he gonna do here? Put that through his skull? Oh man, he is. Sucks to be that guy. That's a cool looking shot. Oh,
रॉकी अभी जिंदा है.
you bet your ass he is.
गुलाम बन के जी रहे थे, सोचा था गुलामी में ही मरूंगा, लेकिन अब हिम्मत आ गई है, विश्वास जाग उठा है.
Oh, cool. Rocky's been a symbol of hope for these people. That's good. Ooh, that gives him a bit of a advantage. Oh, these are some wild looking trumpets. That's a brutal looking blade, my goodness. Oh, it looks like the bloody blades the orcs used in Lord of the Rings. I bet he's one of the prisoners and he's gonna pop out and whoop his ass. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, there we go. Ooh. That did it. Hell yeah, dude.
ये मौका मिलने पर भी उसने उसे तुरंत नहीं मारा, छोड़ दिया. KGF को हासिल करने के लिए उसे एक सेना की जरूरत थी.
Ah, I see.
अगर 1000 लोगों ने हिम्मत जुटा ली कि तुम उनके सामने खड़े हो, तो पूरी दुनिया जीत जाओगे.
Yeah, that's some plausible advice.
Biggest criminal in India.
अब शुरू होगी.
It's gonna be end soon, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Huh. Man. Okay, so this grew on me. This movie slowly grew on me. I'm curious how the commentary is going to go because I wasn't talking a lot because I was really trying to understand it and really trying to get into it in parts. But yeah, over time I did really grow to like it. It was one of those movies at first I was very concerned. I was very much like, oh boy, this movie, I'm not with it. I'm not connecting to it. It was just like the you know what, I'm gonna go through my list of things I like. I'm not sure how big this list is going to be. The list might have a few things, but I don't think it's going to be one of those movies with just a lot of stuff. But that being said, a lot of it might just be because I've never seen anything like this before, and it's hard for me to put words on the things I like, because it's rather bizarre in places, just how it was done. And anyway, I'm going to do the list, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, there's definitely not a lot in regards to like things I like in the list at the moment. Not to say that the movie is bad though. It's just probably a lot of it is just my ignorance. I've never seen a movie like this before. I don't know if this is like something that you have seen before more. You know, you watching more Indian films than me, of course. Probably most of you viewers are yeah, for me, this is something I've never seen before. Like, I've seen like Edgar Wright films like Hot Fuzz and, things like that with some pretty fast editing and transitions. But this was something else. So it's just, for me, I found it really hard to apply my list to this one. And maybe it's the list. Maybe there's an issue with that, perhaps. But that being said, every other film I've watched, it seems to correlate quite well with how I feel about the film. But that being said, this isn't like, there's not anything I like about this. I'm going to go through the list and then I'll speak a bit further about it. But anyway, let's just go. So, first thing I liked, one visual thing I liked about this film was the color palette at times. It was really nice. Particularly liked when he was fighting some dudes and the setting was like a lot of red, and that looked really nice. And then the last setting too, with a lot of like browns and kind of like beige, is that the right word? Like beige colors. Yeah, that looked particularly nice. So yeah, some of the color palette I liked quite a bit. Next thing I liked, number 2, is the main character. I actually really liked that the main character is quite a focus in this film, because it did ground me in something, because this movie does jump a lot, but having that main character to kind of as an anchor for the film helped a lot, I feel. So that was really good that the main character was focused on quite a lot, because otherwise, yeah, for me, I'm like, my gosh, especially those first, I think, 10 minutes before they revealed the main character, might have been less than 10 minutes, but I was like, yo, what is happening? But when he came into the picture, I started to like it more. It started to flow better, I felt personally. And not only just that, I liked the main character in a sense of, at first I felt like, oh, he's just this cocky dude. But as time went on, I liked him in a sense of, he actually had a sense of humility, and he was a very brave and courageous and also smart at times character as well. So yeah, he was just a good character. Like, he was just a good person. Like, sure, he had flaws, but he was a badass and really cool character. So yeah, I like the main character. And speaking of badass things, number 3, the third thing I liked, is badass moments. This ties also into how smart he is at times too. Certain strategic things he does. Yeah, just really clever. And even though he's got this brawn, he's a tough dude. He's got some brains too. He's not just this tough guy. He's quite smart as well. So yeah, just a cool main character and just really badass stuff he does with it. So that's something I particularly liked in this film. And lastly, the fourth thing, it's insane. There's something about this movie, it's absolutely nuts, and it did make it interesting at times. Like, it threw me off. I was like, yo, what is this? And I had to give it a point for that. So I thought this movie was very crazy in just how it was done, and it's so out there. So I had to give it something for that, right? So yeah, once again, there's only 4 things I like at the moment. I wouldn't say this movie is terrible though. For me, it's so out there, it's hard for me to judge. Because it's just, like, I can't really talk much about, like, the narrative and the structure of that. Like, at times, like, it seemed to flow, but it just, I can't say I particularly like the story in a sense, because it's like, yeah, I like the main character, but there's just a lot of stuff happening, and it felt quite chaotic, at least for me. I think the chaos probably was a lot due to the editing. I was not a big fan of the editing at times. It just was too much for me. But all this stuff I'm saying though, I would really love to hear yous counter what I'm saying here and, like, tell me why I'm wrong. Like, really, because this is so different for me. This is a really out there film, and I'd love to learn, why yous like this film a lot, because this has got a high rating on Letterboxd as well. It's got a 3.4. So this is not a bad movie by what yous are saying, and by the majority of audiences. This seems like a movie a lot of people like. And I'm not saying I hate the film. I would say I found it okay and quite enjoyable in parts. That's probably what I would say. And over time, I liked it more. That's what I would say. So if you want to take the numbers out of it, and that's what I would say. I enjoyed it. I wasn't blown away by it, but it was an experience. I'll tell you that. Like, I was like, wow, I've never seen anything quite like this. And I wouldn't say it's bad in regards to, like, a really poorly made film. Like, this isn't something like, what's a really bad movie example I can give you? Like Bloodshot. with Vin Diesel. That's this movie. I think that's awful. Okay, that's a bad movie. Okay, this is not that. This is something else that there is stuff here that I can appreciate. There is stuff here that I can appreciate in this film, and it can kind of connect to. That movie was just poor. Yeah, that movie was not good. But this had something to it, you know. So I'll give it that. And along with the editing, as I was saying, I'm just not particularly a big fan of action scenes with a lot of quick cuts. Just crazy editing. I like action scenes like these. Okay, so I like a lot of really good camera shots to really make you connect with what's going on, right? I don't like a lot of cuts, particularly in action scenes. The Bourne is an exception because I don't really see it as an action film. I see more of those as thrillers, personally, okay? The Bourne films, it makes sense. Like, I don't know how it would work if a film, like, let's say something like Bourne, and then in the action scenes, they actually had some, like, good wide shots. Would it kind of connect? Would it still work and meld then well with the quick cuts and all that between the other scenes? It probably wouldn't work. I'm not sure. It's something to look into, I guess. But yeah, it's just one of those things, like, for me personally, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of quick cut action scenes. The only one I've particularly grown to like was Hot Fuzz. And it might be because it's a comedy and it really adds to it. And the sound design, I think, is really good in Hot Fuzz, which really helps you to still make sense of what's going on. But for this film, this is quite action focused. I can't see the action very well. It's just and I'm like, okay, he knocks someone down. He smacks someone across a room. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't exactly know what's happening in those scenes. I kind of get to a point whenever I watch action scenes with a lot of quick cuts, I give up. I just see it as white noise on a screen, right? I just don't bother to even try to comprehend it because I'm like, God, this is just irritating. It would give me a headache to try and understand it. But anyway, share your thoughts down in the comments below. You know, as I said, I'm very ignorant, obviously, to this style. Like, as I said, is there other Indian films like this? Or is this like something that's very different to use as well? I'm curious. I'm very curious to hear what you guys would say about this. I'm curious to hear why you guys like this film so much. So really, tell me. I'm actually curious. Like, what's the reason? What makes you like the cinematography? Because a lot of you said the cinematography is really good, and yeah, I thought the color schemes and all that was good for the most part, but I don't know. Like, the shots were so fast and fleeting. I was like, I don't know what's happening here. Like, sometimes, like, there's so many shots, like, here and there, I was like, okay, that's a good shot, but they're so quick, you know, it's hard to comprehend all of them, at least for me anyway, you know. Like, if you go onto my Letterboxd page, which is always in the description below, look at all my favorite films. You'll see a pattern there, and the pattern is just a lot of movies with just long camera shots, and the reason why I like that is I feel like you can really connect with what's going on in the scene, with what's happening. It's not always the case, but a lot of the time I find that's the case for me. It seems to really add to the narrative, add to the story, add to the immersion. And this film did not do that. It did quite the opposite. So it might just be a matter of taste, a matter of bias, preference, whatever, you know. So if it's that, then fair enough. And also, the dubbing did get to me at the beginning. Over time, I got used to it. This is the thing too, like, as I was watching it, I don't know if the movie, for me, just got better, or I just got used to the style. I got used to how it was playing. I got used to, I don't know if I just got slowly used to it, or the movie actually did get better over time. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think. Is it more the case that the movie just got better over time, or was it just I got used to it? Maybe you can say something similar. Did you just kind of slowly get used to it as well? Because yeah, over time it didn't bother me so much. But that being said, I still don't know what there's still not a lot for me to say that I like in this film. Like, there's a few things here, like 4 things. It's not terrible, but for me that's kind of average. And then a lot of you are saying this movie was amazing, so I'm like, okay, well, tell me why it's amazing. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking in circles in this because I'm really trying to understand. So please put it down in the comments below. I think that's it for this video, because otherwise I'm going to keep talking in circles. One thing I'll say in regards to the main character and him being smart, I love that scene where he stabs the petrol truck and all the petrol goes all over the ground and he's got the cigarette. Brilliant scene. I love that. Because that shows his smarts. He wasn't just this brawn dude that just was all tough. He was smart. So I appreciate those moments. And also that moment too when he gives the lady the bread and he stops all the traffic. Like, that was a nice scene. So yeah, there were some good moments here, particularly from the main character and just the badass moments with that main character. So that's one of the particular things I liked about this film. So please put your thoughts and comments down in the comments below. Tell me how wrong I am about this movie, and please, don't hold back. Like, if you've got some, things you would like to address about, like, things that you like about the film, please put them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, hope to catch you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.